Have you ever pondered why places that once thrived with life and activity are now deserted, left to crumble and decay? A question that taps into our innate curiosity, leading us to the enigma of abandoned places. These are not merely vacant buildings, derelict structures, or forgotten towns. They are echoes of the past, whispers of history that tell a story of what once was. There's a certain allure that these places hold, a mix of mystery, intrigue, and fascination. They are remnants of a time gone by, each with their own unique tale etched into their crumbling walls and silent streets. They provide us a rare glimpse into the past, a frozen tableau of moments stopped in time. These sites, though forsaken, are not devoid of life. They brim with stories of old, waiting to be rediscovered, reinterpreted, and retold. So, buckle up and prepare for an extraordinary journey. Join us as we journey through time, exploring the oldest to the newest abandoned places across the globe. Our first stop is the ancient city of Petra, a marvel of human ingenuity dating back to as early as the 5th century BC. Nestled within the rugged mountains of Jordan, Petra was once a thriving nexus of trade routes, linking the silk and spice trails from China, India, and southern Arabia with Egypt, Syria, Greece, and Rome. Its inhabitants, the Nabateans, were skilled water engineers, carving intricate tunnel and water chamber systems into the rock, ensuring the city's survival in the harsh desert environment. However, shifting trade routes and a series of earthquakes led to the city's decline and eventual abandonment. Rediscovered in the early 19th century, Petra remains a source of fascination for historians and archaeologists alike. Today, it's recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to the indomitable spirit of past civilizations. Petra, a testament to human resilience and creativity, now stands as a silent, empty echo of its former glory. Fast forward to the American Gold Rush era, we find ourselves in Bodie, California, a ghost town frozen in time. Bodie sprang to life in the late 19th century, a bustling town fueled by the promise of gold. Its streets once echoed with the clatter of horse-drawn wagons, the laughter of saloon patrons, and the hopeful whispers of miners dreaming of striking it rich. But the gold veins ran dry, and so did the town's fortune. Bodie's decline was as swift as its rise. By the early 20th century, its population dwindled, and the town was abandoned, left to the mercy of the elements. Yet it stands today as one of the best preserved ghost towns in America. Walking through Bodie is like stepping back in time. Its weathered buildings, deserted streets, and abandoned artifacts give visitors an authentic taste of the Wild West era. Bodie, once bustling with gold miners, now lies quiet and untouched, a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of prosperity. In stark contrast to our previous stops, we leap into the 21st century to the modern ghost city of Ordos in Inner Mongolia, China. A city conceived in ambition and built with grandeur, Ordos was intended to be a showcase of modern urban development. Envisioned in the early years of the new millennium, it was designed to house over 1 million people. Lush parks, towering skyscrapers, cultural institutions, every conceivable amenity was planned to the finest detail. However, today, Ordos is a city of silence, an urban landscape largely devoid of the bustling life it was built for. Why, you might ask? The answer lies in the fever of construction that swept through China in the early 2000s. In a rush to urbanize and modernize, cities like Ordos sprang up across the country. Yet, the people needed to fill these cities simply didn't materialize. In the case of Ordos, the high property prices and its remote location deterred potential inhabitants. What was meant to be a metropolis instead became a monument to overreach. Imagine walking through the wide, pristine streets of a city built for 1 million, yet hearing only the echo of your own footsteps. Picture the rows upon rows of buildings, their windows dark and lifeless, their interiors untouched by human presence. It's an eerie sensation, a haunting reminder of the city that was meant to be, and the people who were meant to live there. Yet, despite its ghostly status, Ordos is not entirely abandoned. A small population does live here, their presence only serving to amplify the city's emptiness. They are the few souls brave or desperate enough to make this ghost city their home, living reminders of the grand dreams that once shaped this place. Ordos, built for a bright future that never arrived, stands as a ghostly monument to man's over-ambition. The city, once a symbol of China's rapid growth, now stands as a cautionary tale of unchecked ambition and hasty urbanization. A modern city in the truest sense, yet a ghost town in spirit, Ordos is a paradox that continues to baffle and fascinate. From ancient cities to modern metropolises, these abandoned places hold a certain mystique that captivates us. They stand as silent witnesses of time, each with a unique narrative woven into their crumbling walls and deserted streets. They are the testament to the rise and fall of civilizations, the boom and bust of economies, the ebb and flow of life. Take a moment and think about these places. Each one bloomed with life at one point, filled with the hustle and bustle of daily existence. They were the epicenters of commerce, culture, and community. But over time, they succumbed to the relentless march of history. Wars, natural disasters, economic downturns, or simply the passage of time led to their inevitable downfall. Now they stand in their twilight years, caught between a bygone era and the relentless push of the future. Yet, even in their state of decay, they whisper stories of their heydays. Every weathered brick, every rusty hinge, every broken window pane narrates a tale that adds to the collective memory of the place. They speak of grandeur and glory, of struggle and survival, of life and death. They tell us stories that textbooks often miss, stories that are raw, real, and riveting. The allure of exploring these places lies in their mystery and their melancholy. It's like reading a book where some pages are missing, and we, as explorers, get to fill in the gaps. The thrill of discovery, the joy of unearthing forgotten tales, the melancholy of witnessing decay. It's a cocktail of emotions that's hard to resist. These places also teach us about impermanence. They remind us that everything